Hello everybody, welcome to your daily pop of positivity. How is everybody? So I was led today to come to one of my favorite spots because over the last 4 or 5 days what I had been doing is kind of like in a languor, doing my work slowly inside and then slowly losing motivation to go outside and to exercise and to do outside readings and to be in nature. So I made a kind of pact with myself, and it started with this morning, gratitude, which I love because, you know, if we just find that one thing that we feel grateful for right now, and we can hold that gratitude. And one of the places and things that have a lot of meaning and I have a lot of gratitude for is being in nature and the beautiful parks that are around here. And I thought, Mel, this is the most beautiful time of year to be outside. So make this pact with yourself to start your day with gratitude for, you know, parks and nature. And then something really kind of neat happened. I started to recollect and feel internally the feelings I have when I'm outside and when I'm in my favorite parks, and I started to feel really good and really aligned with that energy and exercising. So jumped out of bed into the shower and immediately went and did that. And because of that, it kind of just stimulated, you know, all the good things, serotonin and natural dopamine and all those things that we need to feel better. And inactivity definitely creates a stagnancy in how I think too, I almost get a little bit muddied if I'm inside too long, right? It doesn't, you know, get those synapses firing and wiring together that I want, which are like kind of quick wit and gratitude and fun and laughing. Like the moment I got in my car, I started thinking of these things and it made me laugh so hard. It was a quote from Tom Hardy, and he's saying, I like people that are quiet because I'm trying to think, are they often like happy fairyland, and or, you know, are they just, I can't remember the second part, but I like that too. I like to try to think, what the hell is that other person thinking, right? Like that fun kind of energy. And, you know, are they, again, off with the fairies? Are they plotting a fun birthday party for somebody? What are they thinking? And then I go off into like a fun, expansive type of energy where I feel good and I feel curious about people in the world around me. And, you know, we get into that more expansive thinking. Like I just walked through, there's a little grove of trees, and there's 3 trees, and they are monster, huge oaks, and they're gorgeous. And all these, especially this time of year, all their acorns and everything fall out and they hit the ground and they bounce around. So it's almost like you're in a Super Mario Kart video where you're trying to dodge them and you hear them falling all around. So as I was walking through, one just fell directly at my feet, and I picked it up and I put it in my bag. And I'm going to create like a little protection satchel with that, because acorns I definitely feel like have some really great qualities to them. And I just feel like you're awakened to all the possibilities, all the magic. You're stimulated in the right way, right? Like observing, like right now people are out training, dog trainers are out training dogs, and it's really a cool thing to watch. And like the dogs, the impulse that they have is to, of course, like, ooh, let me run towards that. Sorry, it's getting bright out. And to see them really master that and be obedient and try to like fight that impulse to run out and whatever, chase squirrels or whatever it is. But like I feel like that, you know, like a golden retriever that's let loose just at the beach or in the park. I get so excited for what I can observe, what I smell. And the trees here are really magical. They're really old, they're really magnificent. And what I think I'll do too is go in between the 3 trees over there and film what it looks like when you look up at the sky through them, like all the sunlight that trickles through the leaves. It looks like an ancient kind of place. Like it brought back all these memories, and I was like, oh, just really soothed, but also like getting that there is just so much more all the time going on beneath the surface out there everywhere than we can conceive of. So why aren't we using that majesty of wonder, right? And what are other people thinking? I like to go into like a mall or like a park too and look at people as they pass by and have all these imaginings. What are they thinking? Because everything puts off like an energetic vibe, right? But getting back to gratitude, it's the one thing that I'll always have gratitude for is nature and the earth and the collective and people, because I feel like that's another thing when we go to places that are really high vibe and natural. Other people are very happy to be there as well, and they're excited. So they permeate this healing, high vibrational energy too that we all connect with, right? I feel like a lot of people in this particular park, they smile and they wave and they talk to one another, and it's just a really nice energy. So I feel like gratitude towards that. So let's get out of like that headspace where we're trying to figure things out all the time, or being, not in present moment awareness because we're busy paying bills weeks down the road, or we've got to complete A, B, and C, and to just get out of there and get into a place as soon as we can when we wake up, because that's where I definitely feel right before sleep, right when we wake up, we're highly impressionable in that kind of theta waves when we wake up to what we can program ourselves with. So we can deprogram a lot of stuff we want to get rid of, right? Especially if we don't have the best tendencies right when we wake up. And I know for myself, for one, I don't. I get my coffee, I climb in bed, and I start going on Instagram and other places. And that'd be fine if I did it for like 10 minutes, but I get excessive about it because it's like a comfort zone. And then I'm like, I'll have another cup of coffee, I'll do this. And again, then you just kind of like get in that mode of not going and participating in things we should, like exercise and tasks or whatever, writing. I like to do a lot of my reads first thing in the morning too, because that energy is so fresh as well. So if you have any communications that you want to make with other people, I feel like first thing is really good for that too, because your headspace is clear. You haven't taken on other people's energies. One sec. If a unique thing happens every time I come into this particular area of the park. There's one yellow jacket that, regardless if I bring water, if I bring iced tea, whatever I bring, he always wants to come and visit and land right on my cup. So I put like an alcohol wipe and a quarter on it, so it kind of like deters them from the sweet tea or whatever, because I'm like, I don't need to be drinking bees. That's not my thing. So you guys, as we prepare for this, holiday season coming in, really exciting, love Halloween and all of that, to not have all this trepidation about expenditures, whether it's trips or whatever. I know for me personally, Ian wants to he wants to go and travel to England at Christmas. And right away, my first thought, like a lot of people have, oh my God, like everybody's going to be traveling then. And, what are the airports going to be like? And just having this trepidation. And then I remember the last time that we went and how fun it was and what a great time we had. And that's where I did the big Stonehenge reads, and it was a lot of fun. And that was in February, so it was a lot colder. So I want to give myself reasons to have gratitude. A, you have family there that you get to go see. And I told myself too, there's no way I'm not going to pop over to France when I'm there, or Ireland. Last time, it was kind of just like an agenda with Stonehenge and all the other things we had to do, but I really want to go see those two areas. So I'm giving myself something fun to look forward to as well, which I like. So you guys, just the basic message today was, let's eke out and find those things that give us reasons to feel abundant and have gratitude, whether it's family members or pets, whatever it is. I love the fact that I got to wake up to a lot of cat faces waiting for me, for fresh water and food and attention and all of that. I love that every morning, that's the first thing I sort of tend to. It's really, really nice. So you guys, that's your Daily Pop. I just thought I'd come on camera because the picnic table and where I am is really conducive for this setup, and it's really beautiful in the background. And I want you guys to be able to see maybe behind the passing dogs and the fun park goers and everything as well. So love and light.